Hi guys, welcome back to Larry TCG. In today's video, I will be showcasing Smoker from OP10, but with a bunch of new supports. So as you can see, the list is a little bit different, but it is a lot of the same. So you can obviously see we're playing still very strong Punk Hazard cards and Navy cards because they're just very well supported, lots of search, lots of really good utility, and works really well with the leader. But we're trying out some of the newer stuff. So I'll just run through the deck list very quickly. We are playing a lot of searches. So we're playing 4 Virgo, 3 Peacock, and 4 Perona. So they're all our searches. A couple of them overlap. So Kujaku can search for Navy, which can search for Virgo. Virgo searches for Punk Hazard, which doesn't search for any of these. But it's nice being able to get a searcher off a searcher, and then the searcher can dig deeper for your other things. And a lot of these Punk Hazard cards are slash as well, so you can grab them with Perona or their navies, you can get them, so it is cool. Playing 4 Chopper, 2k blocker, playing 4 Kobe from PRB2, really good card, keeps your hand size really healthy and clears a lot of little pesky things on the board. We've got 2 X-Drag, just a searchable slash 2k, that is Navy. There's a couple of options you can play. You can play the Kinemon Legs, and I think there's a couple of others, but I like this one just because it's double searchable, and I mean, it's a decently statted body. 2 Law, so Law is just a nice little option. He was pretty popular when he initially came out and was played in multiples in the Smoker deck. I think there's not a huge... there's not a huge need to play him, and there's not a really good time to play him these days, but he is a really nice option. Some decks build a board, or they have really pesky units that you just need to clear, such as Mihawk with their big shanks. So having this Law is really good for that. It helps reduce and clean up the board a bit. Playing 3 of this new Zoro. This Zoro is from EB04. It's the one that boosts your leader by 2k until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's actually really good because we are a 4 life leader and we're a little bit frail, so being able to go to 7 is really good. And then it's got a activate main. If they have a character with 8,000 or more, it gains character rush. So being a 7/9 body is really good too, because it's a big swing, and then being able to put your leader to 7 is really helpful as well. So playing that, it's also searchable by slash, which is pretty cool. And yeah, playing the new Smoker and Tashigi. So this one's from EB04. It's an 8/8 no counter. It's got rush. And during your opponent's turn, your Navy leader's base power becomes 7. So similar to the Zoro, except it is permanent, and it's not on your turn, but it is during your opponent's turn, and it'll every turn it will do the same thing. Really nice. So if you're able to set up, it's the Smoker beforehand on an earlier turn, and then you get this down, you effectively get a bunch of the Dom back, and you build up a pretty good wall, because, if you're playing out a blocker like this Tashigi here, which I'll mention in a moment, and the Chopper, going to 7 is really good. You get to put some Don, restand some Dom back up for some events you can see here, and then being able to get the rush is really good. And then of course your leader says +1 to all Navy and Punk Hazard on your opponent's turn, so it's 9k, so pretty hard for them to battle into to actually clear. So yeah, really like this. It's one of the newer cards we're testing out for this list. And yeah, we've got 4 Perona, obviously I just mentioned as a searcher, 4 Tashigi, 2k and stops removal. There is a lot of yellow running around at the moment, so being able to play this out to protect your Smoker is really important in case they're playing some pop cards like Nami or Onami that can trigger off life. So yeah, we've got this. And we've got the new Tashigi. So Tashigi is from EB03, so from the Heroine set. It's a 4/6, and it says on opponent's turn it can't be KO'd by your opponent's effects and gains blocker. So it's like Borsalino, and it's also got a end of turn, so you can rest one of your Don and trash a card from your hand and set her as active. So it's a little bit of a steep cost in the sense that pitching a card and resting a Don is a little... you don't always want to be discarding a card, but it means that your blocker can swing, and it means that you're able to restand her as a blocker. So really good utility there. If you're able to set up a Kobe, you do get a lot of free draws, so you can just filter out some of the cards you don't need later in the game and keep this active as a blocker after you've swung with it. And yeah, I like that she becomes 7k blocker on your opponent's turn and can't be KO'd. It really helps that. Obviously, your leader can become 7k with Zoro and the Tashigi. However, being able to just have a 7k blocker straight away on 4 is often really good. So it's like this, except it can actually swing and it can't be KO'd. So it's a lot of utility there, but only playing 2 of it just because it's non-counter, and B, you don't always want to play it at different parts in the game. You want to play it early if you don't have Kobe, and then later on you want to play it as a blocker, just to have a bit of defense there. We've got 4 Smoker. Obviously, it's one of the cornerstones of the deck. It lets you banish life, and it restands your Don for you. We want to protect this at all costs, as I said, so we want to be playing this alongside Tashigi. And yeah, we want to see this every game because it is our pressure and it is one of our win cons. This really helps. As I said, being able to establish this and this, it is a lot of pressure because you are banishing a life and you're coming in with rush, and then your opponent has to try and kill you when you're a 7k base. So I really like this. Playing 2 Hody, we've reduced the amount of Hody we're playing just because we're not always, doing the whole like Smoker into Law into Hody, rest all your stuff, boom, 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 boom. There, obviously you can, and there are times where you really want to Hody, being able to rest blockers and Dons and stuff, but it's, it is a little bit expensive now just because you can't freely take life as much as you want these days. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of yellow decks running around at the moment because of EB03. The Nami, the 5 cost, makes you take a life on 5 Don or 6 Don, which is problematic because, Smoker obviously likes to take a couple of lives. That's fine. So you take the first one, and then they Nami you down to 2. And then your second last life is a little bit dicey just because you don't want to go down to 1 too quickly because a yellow deck can trash your life and put you in a really awkward position. So you want to kind of stay at that 1 to 2. One is okay, I guess, if you've got like a developed board and a bunch of events. But Hody, if you're take and then you're playing Hody and then taking a life and then the yellow player trashes your life, you're on 0. So it's, you don't want to go too fast because you can get overwhelmed. So playing 3 of the Mulgun. Mulgun was a staple back in this when this deck came out, or when this card came out, and it still in a way it's a very good synergy with the deck and enables you to destroy a lot of really important units on the field. However, I think at the moment, presently, while everyone is playing with EB03 cards and EB04 cards, this card isn't as good just because people are opting to play Nami and stuff. So if you KO Nami, they just replace it with something else from their hand. But the logic is that having this card as an option means that I can reduce the shanks in Mihawk. So I'm trying to build it in such a way that it would have a chance into the meta as well. If I verse Mihawk and I don't have this card, it's going to make it a lot harder to remove the shanks and some of their bigger bodies. If they play this on curve and then they rest it, if I Mulgun it down to a 4, and say if I've got like a Law already sitting there, you can swing and then reduce it by 2 again, and that should clear it. So even reducing it by 5 down to a 4 and just piling some Don onto something should be enough to clear it. It's not the greatest feeling to have to do that, but it's nice that you're able to answer it straight away because it really becomes problematic when that card sticks and then they play either another one or a 9-cost Mihawk or Law and Beppo. You know how it goes. So still have this. However, if the climate changes and the meta changes, I could see this card being reduced a little bit, maybe to 2. But yeah, I was just obviously keeping it into respect some of the meta decks as well. And then some events. We've got a 0 cost just to filter some of our bricks out of the deck, and it's also a green event, so we can search it. We've got 2 Waterfall. Waterfall's good to restand Tashigi and our Chopper once we've blocked with it. And yep, +2. And then we've got DMG, obviously, as DMG is important for this deck, being able to rest the Don and go really aggressive with the banish swing from Smoker. You get 3 of the Dons back with this leader, so you are pretty happy to DMG 2 of their blockers or 2 dons for 1 don, so really helps you go for game there. So look, that's the list. As I said earlier, there is a lot of yellow decks on the sim at the moment. When I recorded this, there was a big stretch where I was versing a lot of different yellow decks, and it was a little bit hard, I will say, just because some of the yellow decks can be super ignorant. They are just slot piles sometimes, and they play a lot of life trash cards, and being 4 life, it can just be quite grim. And they heal as well, so I did verse blue Yellow Nami a fair bunch, and there is a game that I did win, which you'll see, and there were some where I got very close to winning. However, they just have so many resources now. So obviously with the 7-cost Robin being able to trash a life and heal too, and then they draw a card from it, they're not losing card advantage and they're gaining a life, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, it is difficult to keep up with. You have to kind of move at a consistent pace, and be a little bit brave when you're versing those decks, just because you have to just attack through triggers, which it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully we've got some fighting chance with the banish and a bunch of these really good blockers and rush cards as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the games. Let me know if there's any changes that you would make to this one. But yeah, please enjoy. Here's a game into blue yellow Nami. They're choosing to go first, and I think I'll put this one back. A little bit, it's pretty much the same, almost, just no 8 cost and smoker. Slash, okay, so grab the law here, and then we'll go Virgo to search for Punk Hazard. Grabbing the, yeah, grab the smoker. I wish I did this first, I would have been able to get the Zoro, but that's okay. Expecting, oh, just an 8. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm wary of pudding though, obviously, but it is what it is. That was a good draw. So let's go 5 to lead, and I'm assuming Nami next turn. Go with Tashigi and I'll pass. 7k blocker, not bad. Yep, there's Nami. 6, I'll just block it for free. And let's go, we'll go 6 here. Can restand it after, but see what he does. Goes to 7, that's fine. I'm going to play this one, and I'll go leader effect. Boom, boom, and then smoker effect. Boom. We'll go 7. Cool. End of turn, restand. I'll trash a smoker, restand. Have to rest it on as well, so still have 1 up for our waterfall. Nojiko bounces the smoker, okay. Girl promo. Yep. Draw and trash 1 gives it Dawn. 7. Let's go block, and I'll go restand. 8. Yep, I'll give it 2k here. Yep. Cool, alright. So that's a pretty good draw. We can go to 7 base, which I don't mind. Let's go 5 first. See what he does. Seven base, it's fine. We'll go leader effect, restand 2 Dawn. We'll go 7 lead. We can do 7, 8. And restand the blocker. Cool. We've got 8. 2k there, and end of turn, trash the smoker and restand. Don't think we're going to be able to play another one, but that's okay. Yori stacks the life. Wonder what they've stacked. Jozu, that's annoying. Don on leader, can't attack me because I'm 87k base. So good. 7 though. Yep. We'll give the law. Yep. And he's got 8,000 power. Okay, so I might go with the Perona. I just want to see what we get. It's a green event or a slash, so I have to take just this. This doesn't stack to like 9k because it's become 7k base, so I will simply... how do I want to do this? I guess I'll just become 7 now, and then I'll use leader, restand 2. I'll go 7 lead. Maybe we go 7, 8, play the blocker. I think that could be good. I'll have to bounce the blocker again. Got another rush card for next turn maybe. Yep, 7k base, 1 more card. And then I'm gonna need a 2k from you. Takes it, no trigger. Okay, so he stacked a blank maybe. And then we'll play this here and pass. This is 3k on his turn if it matters, so I'll just play over Perona. Robin trashes last life, heals 2, that is not good for me. To be wary not to attack this, as it deals a damage. Well, on 0 life at least. Yori stacks. Okay. Passes, okay, interesting. Let's go 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, I'll do 7 with this first. I'll go 7. What does this servant event is +3? I'll just check the grave after this. Okay, leader effect plus 1k or 2k. Is this... oh no, it doesn't have a 3k on it. Okay, that's fine. We'll go 9k. Trigger, ooh, oh no. Oh, that's rough. Please save me. I mean, he stacked it, but it is rough. Well, we'll just go 9. Maybe we go with the Mulgun then. Mulgun plus like a blocker. Let's see what we get off this Kujaku here. I'll play over Perona. Searches for Navy. It's only 1 card. Yep, that's fine. Maybe we can play this out anyway. Well, how much will we have? Do this. I can't swing with leader then. Maybe it's worth doing it anyway, just to banish the life next turn. It gives -5, and then... yeah, let's go with this. KO that. We'll go leader restand 2. And yeah, I think I'll play out the chopper blocker, and then I'll go end of turn. Yep, end of turn. Trash the smoker, restand. Yeah, had to keep it Don up, otherwise I would have played the smoker and just passed, I think. Robin again. Bruh, so many heals. Crazy card. Nojiko, bounce my blocker. Okay. 8. No. Do I just take this? I think I'll take this. What's it? Rest's a 4. Nah, I'll keep this. I think I'll need this for counter later. You can attach it on and swing 7. But... yes. Okay. Oh, okay. He's just doing it with leader. 7. I'll give no blocker, and I'll give a X-Drake. Passes DMG. Okay. How much do I want to discard a card though? Is my question. Maybe not. Let's just go with 7 then. Go 7. That'll take a life, okay. Please no scary trigger. No! Oh, I mean he's... oh, that was a blind one. That's really grim. Yeah, that's really tough. Okay. Guess we have to do this. Okay. Please, not another trigger. Oh my. Blade. Oh, another one. Yay. Well, I'm gonna play this out. I just lost a 1k swing there, which is, it is what it is. I'll swing for 8 again. See if he's got counter. The leader effect, restand, 1, 2, I'll go... do I just full send? Do I die if I don't? I think I'm just gonna... yeah, we'll just do 11 here. It's gotta have... it's got leader effect, 2k, 2k, 1k. Which you could have, but... what are you gonna do? Oh, I've won. Oh. I'm so worried there. If he kept a Don up, he could go... yeah, well, yeah, he had plenty of counter, actually. But he didn't leave a Don up. He wanted to do the swing, so... I guess it's good for me. He would have had to put 1 on lead, but he put 2 and like an extra 1, so... he could go leader effect to 7, use this, go to 10, and then he could have guarded one of the swings, like one of these swings here. Yeah, so barely got out of that one. That was very scary with these, and double gravity blade trigger is... but GG's to my opponent. Game into Yellow Kalgara. And they're going first, yep. This is fine. I'll keep. Got a decent curve. Alright, so this is for Punk Hazard. Let's grab... I've got all of these, actually. I'll just grab another blocker. Pass. Don't think I need another one of this, but I've got Tashigi already. Jura. Yep. Nothing there. I'll give it 2k actually. I want to keep my hand kind of low for this Kobe. So if I take next turn, then I'll still be able to draw. No trigger, that's good, and pass. Okay. Is he gonna... oh. Is he gonna summon Nami, make me take a... Every deck has Nami in it, man. Every deck. Like, obviously, it's a crazy card, but it's like every yellow deck. Or guard that one, since I now have to guard and take a life. 6, so I can swing, kill this draw. Oh, that's good. Maybe the Mulgun. We can go smoke a Mulgun. Oh, I don't have smoker. I have Tashigi. I'll go 5. I need to have a 6k power, so I'll play this first, yes. And then I'll restand 2. Oh, it's if I have 7k, so I have to, wait, no, I've done it wrong. That's why you have, I'm mixing it up. This is 6, this is 7. It's fine, it's fine. We can attach a Dawn, and there's no point in doing that. I'm just gonna, oh, there's a smoker. I should have probably searched first. Yeah, that's okay. Let's grab a law. Is it good enough? Let's grab the law. I'll pass. Ain't the end of the world. It's fine. We'll kill it next turn. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, every deck loves this card. Understandably, but you just kind of know if you're versing yellow, they're going to do it. And they all want to go first, so they can play it on 5. Crazy card. 6. Summoning anything? What's this one? Oh, I see. Nothing there. I'll free block this one. He's got to put a Don on his things to attack it. Yeah, I figured you would just attack lead. Yep, I'll take this. Okay, 7 in hand. Okay, we can go... I don't mind this, actually. I don't mind this one. Only because we get to become 7 on his turn. So we go 1, 2. The hand is at 6, so we can go 5 and draw a card. Waterfall's great draw. That is an excellent draw. Means we're swinging... We can swing with Tashigi and restand it with her effects, and then we can block and then restand her again. It's all gravy. El Thor on a 6k swing. I will swing 8 then. End of turn. I will use Tashigi. I'll trash my... I guess I'll trash Mulgun. Restand it. Waterfall, blocker, 7k base. This is 9, this is 7. Oh, we are gaming. Yep, 7. I'll give a 1. 7 again. The Kobe's really helped keeping my hand size plump still, which is good. I'm gonna take this one. Yep, you can draw. It's fine. I'll give another one. I want to keep the waterfall for now. Is he going to go 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7? Surely. I think... Call me crazy, but I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah. I can DMG his Don. He has no Don, though. He has no Don. So... I mean... Is he just die? Am I missing something? I'll go 5. Kill or nothing, draw 1. 8? 9, sorry, 9. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, 2k, 1k, 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 ooh. Well, 6 is going through. In this instance, unless he goes 1k, 1k. 1k, 1k. Okay. 5. Poor guy, man. Virgo swing. 11. GG's to my opponent. That was funny. Lots of 1Ks, but yeah. Kobe refilling the hand. Tashigi, pretty good. You can restand her when you get the swing in. This is nice. Gives you a leader 7k base and can rush in. So pretty nice game there. GG's to my opponent again, and let's move on. Game into Lim. First, of course. I'm second. Let's mulligan. I want some searches, which I didn't get. Very cool. Lim 1 cost. I have nothing. I have Kobe for next turn. Lim. Cool. And I'll go 5. And play my Limbo. Your turn. Rest and Odyssey. I'll take. I'll counter. What's he got here? Okay, very good. Lim into blocker. Yeah. Oh, Sabo. Resend. Okay. You sure you want to do that? Yeah. Alright. This is once per turn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Try and KO it. And I'll draw. We'll go. Maybe I attack the actual unit. Let's do this first. 1 sec. I'll go 1. Do this. I'll go 1, 2. I don't need 2 Don up. Let's hit this. His turn. I could have attacked this, but I feel like me threatening with this every turn means he's gonna lose a body. Or he has to rest a body every turn. Yep. I'll counter this. What's he got? 9. I'll take this. Has he got Zorro? Really? Surely not. I'd really prefer if he didn't. Ooh. Let's burn this and I'll give a 1 as well. 6, has he got the 3rd limb? Another limb? No, leader effect for Mihawk, restand. Oh, good, I restood it actually. Now he has to attack me, which I'll gladly take. 1, 2, restand, okay. Let's go 7 leader. Hell's Judgment? No. What's he resting? Another Don, okay. 6 in hand, I'll go attempt to kill this again. Cool, and 8 Don. We can restand 3. I'm gonna attack this now. Then I'm gonna go restand, and yeah, let's just get this off the field. Pass. What's the chances he DMGs my 1 Don? Is the answer low? I hope it's low. Seven base is probably really annoying here. Yeah. Can't just poke swings. Sabo plus this, and then your case gets a draw. Let's give a 1. Okay. 6k. Can rest his Dawn. I could probably kill him, actually. Let's give it a go. Because we go card action, rest this, rest Dawn. And then we can restand 1, 2, 3. And then I can go 7 banish. Weird number, but it's gonna force some cards. Yep, it's fine. 7 banish. Well, no, this isn't banish, but 7 lead. Drawing 1 card. 2, 3. I can just go 9. 9. This is a pretty dodgy lethal, but 11. Yeah, GG's. I figured he didn't have a whole lot of counter after I rested the Don and the blocker, because he went for that play, but this card's very good. They are playing this in Shirahoshi as well. So extra counter for them, which is good, and it can rest something randomly out of trigger, so pretty cool. Alright, GG's to my opponent, let's move on. Thank you very much for watching the games, hope you enjoyed them. As I said earlier in the video, there is a lot of yellow running around, so I tried to get another game that wasn't yellow at the end, but that was the only game actually I burst a non-yellow deck, which is kind of crazy. It's a lot of Nami, there was some Kata, there was Kalgara as you saw, so it's interesting. People are just putting the new Nami into everything, so it makes sense though. It's a very good card. Some changes I would make for the list is I would put Mulgun down to 2 if I expect there's going to be a lot of yellow. It's not as good just because if you try and KO Nami, it just replaces herself, so that's not the best. It's good into Shanks for Mihawk, and it's good for just generic matchups that you might face. It's obviously insane into like green purple Luffy and stuff. It can be good into like Ace and stuff that you can KO their Jozus and stuff, but ultimately I think we can reduce this a little bit down. This card was actually pretty good, surprisingly. Being a 7k blocker that can't be KO'd is really nice. But I think I want to pair it more with the restand spells, so something like Spider's Web or more of the Waterfall. I'm pretty happy to bump that up. The Shiggy being bumped up, maybe not, but you are able to search her with everything. So apart from Punk Hazard, so you've got quite a number of ways to get to her. But yeah, I really liked this card. The Zoro is really good. It's really, really good to play on 7, and you get your Dom back, especially if you've played this on 5, and then you play this into 7. That's lovely curve. And then this on 9, that's the God curve, I think. Speaking of which, this card is very good. I like it a lot. It fills in a gap for the deck that I didn't think the deck necessarily needed, but before you were playing like Mihawk, and obviously the Mihawk restands a bunch of Dawn, and then your leader restands some Dawn, and then the Smoker restands Dawn. It's all good, like having a blocker there is really good. However, actually having a rush unit that boosts your leader to 7 is proactively good. So obviously the Mihawk is defensively good, and you know, setting it up is really, really strong. You can swing with it if you want, you get a bunch of Dom back, that's fine. But this lets you fight for the board, but it also lets you have a bit of defense on your opponent's turn, being able to boost your leader to 7k. So I do really like that, and I think if you are trying to go for more of a aggressive style of the deck, I think this is favored over Mihawk in my opinion, although there are definitely benefits to playing Mihawk as well. But it's a little less good because it's, you know, Mihawk can make it so it can't be rested, they can freeze it with Law and Beppo, etc. I feel like if I want to play a big unit out, I want to get immediate value, so getting the rush in and being able to boost to 7 is really good. Other than that though, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I can tweak some of the ratios with the searches and whatnot, add a couple of little spicy cards in if you want, maybe tweak some of the event ratios. But overall, really fun deck, really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, please let me know if there's anything specific you want to see featured on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.